Mr. Russ Loverdi. Let him hear it, Russ Loverdi. Woo! This is awesome, man. This is really cool. I'm jacked, man. So I appreciate you guys coming out. This has been a lot of fun. One funny thing about me is I actually remember everything when I was a baby. I know, that's weird, right? I remember breastfeeding. I was breastfed, right? So, yeah, my mom breastfed me because my dad wouldn't do it. He said it was woman's work, you know those Italians, right? So, but one of the really cool things about it is that my mom drank a lot. I mean, she was hammered all the time. You know what I mean? So it was like baby happy hour all day, every day. You know, it was cool, right? It was a real cool setup because on this side I had the domestic beer, right? And on this side I had the craft beer. It was fucking awesome, right? I used to call up my little baby friends and say, hey man, why don't you come over, have a few pops and hang out, right? They never came over. It was always some bullshit excuse, right? Oh, I'm so colicky. Or, oh, my diaper rash. But, yeah, my friend Tommy, forget about it, you know? He's an ass man. He'd never show up, right? So I grew up in Niagara Falls, New York, not Canada, right? I don't know what that was. But anyway, yeah, the weather was, you know, kind of crappy in the wintertime. We got a lot of snow. It was cold, obviously. And we used to like to go snow sled, right? So we were broke. We didn't have any money, so we never got the real cool sleds, you know, like the Snow Cruiser 3000. This thing was fucking awesome, man. It had rack and pinion steering, had AM/FM radio. It had fine Corinthian leather seats, man. This shit was cool, right? Now, we didn't get those, right? We got the, you know what my snow sled was? A fucking metal garbage can lid. That's what I had. I called that thing yeah. I seen you there. That was cool, right? So I called mine the Freddy Krueger. It was all rusty and had sharp edges. You know, you couldn't even steer the fucking thing, right? So I remember one day, you know, I'm walking up the snow hill, you know, disappointed. Another failed attempt to reach the bottom. I'm all bloodied up and riddled with tetanus. And I seen this fat kid, right? I'm walking up, I see this fat kid in a snowsuit, real shiny, right? I'm just watching him, and the kid trips, and he falls, and whoo, all the way down the bottom of the hill, man. He was hauling ass. So I'm thinking, I got a piece of chocolate and a really good idea. So I give the kid the chocolate, he agrees to it, right? But I'm going to tell you something. You know, if you're going to sled on top of a fat kid, it's all about the momentum, right? You got to just get on top of them, right? And you got to drive with your legs, man. You got to go. So, yeah, I looked like I was trying out for some white trash bobsled team, you know? You know, trying to qualify for the Trailer Park Olympics. So, yeah, we had a lot of fun back then. What's really weird is I remember when I was a baby, I remember, you know, when I was a little kid, I remember all this stuff. But I can't remember a fucking thing you said a second ago. Actually, in this class, one of the instructors came to me and he said, you know what, Russ, you know what would be really funny? And that's what I don't remember, right? He said something. So what he said to me was, you know, I think what he said, he was like, you should, he either said you should be self-deprecating, you know, pick on yourself, make jokes about yourself, or self-defecating. I didn't remember which one, right? So I'm thinking, and I'm wondering, I'm like, I can't remember for the life of me which one it was. So I got to get on stage and practice my routine. So I had to pick one of them, so I self-defecated. And I swear, after that, I knew he must have said self-deprecating because I shit in my pants, and it wasn't funny at all. That's my show, guys. Thank you very much.